Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. This is your full-time match reaction from Old Trafford on this Sunday night. After 2 years away, from Europe's elite footballing competition, Manchester United are back in the Champions League next season. Manchester United will be playing Champions League football next season. What a turnaround, what a season, and what a comeback from Manchester United at Old Trafford after an exciting first half, a strange second half, and a climatic end to win the game. Following Kobbie Mainoo's new contract, he delivers the winning goal for Manchester United to be sending Manchester United back into Europe next season, playing Champions League football. Manchester United are back. Manchester United are back playing Champions League football next season. How does this feel right now? I will tell you exactly how this feels. The frustration, the anger and the disappointment after not being in Europe this season. Manchester United are back in the Champions League next season. I'm so excited for the fans. I'm ecstatic for the supporters. Please smash that like button. Please drop a follow. And let's celebrate as a community tonight on this Sunday evening. Manchester United are back in the Champions League next season. And also, for the very first time in over a decade, Manchester United have done the double over Liverpool this season. We took 3 points at Anfield. We took 3 points at Old Trafford. And what that means, Champions League football is back, baby. Champions League football is back. Champions League football is back. Honestly, if someone would have said to me that Manchester United would be playing Champions League football this season, considering how Amrim absolutely tore this club apart. The fans were on the floor. The supporters were on the floor. Amrim was destroying Manchester United Football Club from the inside out. The turnaround under Michael Carrick has been such an exciting one. Yes, there's been ups. Yes, there's been downs. Yes, the performances might not have been great. And yes, some of the goals that we've conceded today were massively shocking inside that second half. How we threw a 2-0 lead away, I will never know. I will never know. But I'm not going to moan. I ain't going to complain because I am so excited for the fans and I am so excited for the supporters. We are back playing on Europe's elite stage. We will be hearing that Champions League anthem next season at Old Trafford. How excited are the fans? How excited are the supporters? Well, I'll tell you what, I am beaming to ear right now. I am beaming to ear right now. To say Manchester United are going to be a Champions League club next season, this moment feels absolutely surreal. This moment feels absolutely surreal for Manchester United. To be in this position where we were 2-0 up at half-time. We were 2-0 up at half-time. We were cruising to the 3 points. But whatever happened in that second half, I will never, ever know. I will never, ever know how we threw a 2-0 lead away. Honestly, when Liverpool got the first goal back, the worries were there. And when they equalised, absolute hell broke loose at Old Trafford. The fans were stunned. The supporters were in total shock. But I'll tell you what, Kobbie bloody Mainoo. What a player. What a legend. Let's get this party started. Kobbie bloody Mainoo. This guy was basically on his way out. This guy was on his way out of Manchester United. It looked like we might have seen the end of Kobbie Mainoo in a Man United shirt. Amrim didn't select him. Amrim never picked him. Kobbie Mainoo was on his way out in January. Kobbie was on his way out. Kobbie was going to go. Kobbie was going to leave until Manchester United, in fact, made the right decision to sack Ruben Amrim, get Michael Carrick in interim charge, and get Kobbie Mainoo back into that Manchester United midfield. And I'll tell you what, if you're Ruben Amorim and you're sat there right here, right now, shame on you. Shame on you. Because this could have been you. This could have been you delivering Champions League football for Manchester United if you would have actually had suitable tactics. Honestly, this feels such a surreal moment. This guy was given a brand new contract the other day. This guy was given a brand new contract. And what a way to award the fans. What a way to award the supporters. To score the winning goal to beat Liverpool at Old Trafford on this Sunday night. Honestly, OMG. Seriously, OM fucking G. Kobbie Mainoo is the guy. Kobbie Mainoo is the man right now. Kobbie Mainoo is the star man. And yes, I do completely agree. We've got top 5 sealed. We're playing in the Champions League next season. And yes, we always seem to make it hard for ourselves. But we got there in the end. We got the winning goal. And Kobbie Mainoo has sent Manchester United back into the Champions League football. No more Thursday nights. No more Thursday night football. It will be Tuesdays and Wednesdays for Manchester United next season. It is Tuesday and Wednesday football for Manchester United next season. Bring on Real Madrid. Bring on PSG. Bring on Bayern Munich. Bring on Barcelona. I cannot wait to be hearing that Champions League anthem away in Europe, but also to hear that anthem at Old Trafford next season. This is such a big, big moment for this fan base. This is a big, big moment for all of you supporters. You guys are absolute legends. You guys make this community for what it is. After that Europa League final heartbreak where we lost to Spurs and it looks like Tottenham are going to get relegated, which is going to be hilariously funny. We are back, baby. Manchester United are back. Manchester United are back. Playing Champions League football. The frustration, that disappointment and that anger of not seeing us in Europe is gone. That has gone. We have got Manchester United back where they belong. Bring on next season. Bring on the Tuesday and Wednesday nights in the Champions League. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait to see that Champions League anthem echo over Old Trafford next season. Honestly, this is a huge, huge turning moment for this football club. This is such a huge, huge day. Because when we threw a 2-0 lead away, I was shocked. I was absolutely shell-shocked. Honestly, it was like watching penguins. Honestly, it was like watching penguins trying to shag a seal. Honestly, this feels such a surreal, surreal moment for this football club and for the fans and for the supporters. You guys absolutely deserve this. Everybody in this fan base deserves Manchester United playing amongst Europe's elite competition next season. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are so, so back. Drop a follow, smash the like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support on this Sunday evening. Honestly, what a 3 points. What a win. 6 points from 6. Manchester United have theoretically clinched third today as well. Our highest league finish since the days of Jose Mourinho. Our highest league finish since the days of Jose Mourinho, where he said finishing second was an accomplishment for this football club. Honestly, we have managed to achieve something that no one probably thought was even going to happen. No one saw this season. No one saw this outcome. And no one saw this climax. No one in this fan base believed that Michael Carrick could turn this around, including myself. Even myself said it. Even I said myself, there is no way Michael Carrick is going to turn this ship around. Absolutely no chance. I ruled him out. He was going to get sacked. He was just another Ollie. Honestly, to get Champions League football and to basically clinch a top 5 space and to give Kobbie Mainoo a well-deserved contract says a lot about this football club. I'm a United fan, but United was so bad this match. Carrick shouldn't be the permanent manager. But to be fair, he's been good if you watch the games. It's because the players respect Cat. Ruben clearly had something on him. We almost bottled it. Who would we have thought at the start of the season would be finishing above Liverpool? Great performance in my opinion. The two silly mistakes are football, but can't complain with them. Bro, you played 40 games this season while your rivals have played over 60. But you know what? That's why we're above Liverpool. That's why we're above Aston Villa. That is why we're above Chelsea. And this is why we're above Newcastle. We are only 6 points off Manchester City. We are only 6 points off Manchester City in second. We can still catch second. We can still catch second. But I am not going to take anything away from the fans. Please drop a follow. Smash this like button. Would really appreciate it. Let's try and hit 5,200 followers on this stream today. Because you guys absolutely deserve this. You guys have stuck around. You guys have stuck with the club. You've stuck with this community and you've stood by each other through all the ups, through all the downs, through all the twists, through all the turns, from all the good moments, the bad moments. This win at Old Trafford felt special. This win at Old Trafford felt so, so special. And you know what? Ruben Amorim, hang your head in shame, mate. Hang your bloody head in shame because you treated Kobbie Mainoo so, so badly. I don't know what Kobbie Mainoo ever did wrong to Ruben Amorim, but it goes to show when you've got such a special talent, a world-class midfielder in Kobbie Mainoo in that midfield three, that is the response you get from these players. Ruben Amorim was stubborn. He was more stubborn than Doc Martin. He was more stubborn than Doc Martin on ITV. Honestly, he treated Kobbie Mainoo like dirt. He treated him so, so badly. Whatever Kobbie Mainoo did wrong, he is surely answering Ruben Amorim's critics now. When he never got picked, he never got selected, he was never given a chance. It looked like it was the end. But yeah, look at today. Look at today. This feels... I'm so, so happy for him. I am so, so happy for Kobbie Mainoo because he absolutely deserves every bit of recognition he gets now. He deserves every bit of recognition that he gets tonight. That winning goal was such an excellent, excellent strike. The finish, the technique and the skill to have the shot the way he powered it into the bottom right-hand corner of Freddie Woodman's net. Honestly, this feels so, so special. 6 points from 6 off Liverpool. 6 points off 6. We hadn't managed to beat Liverpool and do the double over them for nearly 10 fucking years. It has been such a long 10 years without doing the double over Liverpool. Honestly, worst season Liverpool have had in years and you're just above us. The problem is that's not my fault. The problem is that's not my fault that Liverpool are below us. It's not my point Aston Villa are below us. It's not my fault Chelsea are below us. And it's not my fault that Newcastle are below us as well. They have got their own problems. They have got their own issues. This fan base has been on a roller coaster. This fan base has been on a fucking roller coaster. Through the ups, through the downs. We have seen absolute chaos this season. We've seen nothing more than pure and utter chaos. We went to sacking another manager. We gave an ex-player the interim manager's job to get Manchester United one goal, one achievement, and Michael Carrick has delivered it. Michael Carrick has absolutely delivered it. And do you know what? I hold my hands up. I got Michael Carrick so wrong. I got Michael Carrick so, so wrong. I said he wouldn't last 5 minutes. Going for an ex-player, I honestly thought was going to be a total disaster. I said it would be another Ollie. I said it would be another Solskjaer. I said this was going to go badly wrong. And yet again, I've been proved wrong. I have been proved wrong. Michael Carrick has changed me. Michael Carrick has changed my opinion. He's changed my view. He's changed my perspective. This guy, I thought wasn't going to last. I thought he was going to get sacked by the end of the season. I thought the results would flop. I thought the results would get even worse. I didn't see the transformation like this incoming. I did not see this coming. And honestly, It feels so great being a United fan right now. It feels so great being a Man United fan right now. I am absolutely over the moon. I'm so happy for all the fans. I'm so happy for all the supporters. You guys absolutely deserve this. You guys absolutely deserve this tonight. This is a Sunday night where we can party, where we can celebrate, and we can look forward to next season. We shouldn't have been so close, though. Exactly. We should have been nowhere near top 4. We should have been nowhere near the top 5. We shouldn't have even been anywhere near the top 3. If someone said to me back in November or of December of last year, and someone said to me, Man United are going to get Champions League football, they're going to sack Amorim, and then you're going to bring Carrick in, and then he's going to deliver you European football, no chance. Absolutely no chance. Man United didn't have a chance. Man United were basically living on a prayer. They were basically a Bon Jovi song. 15th to 3rd is a generational comeback. Deserve what? The exact same result as Liverpool in the worst season, both getting Champions League football. As a United fan, I take Kobe comment, but I'm so confused about the rest. With Ruben, we will never be where we are. I love this club. They need to keep Carrick. You had no European football and spent loads of money. Why shouldn't you have been challenging? As a United fan, I take Kobe. Exactly. I'm so over the moon. Like, I can't believe we are here. I honestly can't believe we're here. Do we keep Michael Carrick? Do we give him the manager's job full time? What do we do now? What does the summer look like? What's the rebuild of this squad going to look like once the season finishes? Because the hard work starts now. Bro, where can I see Amorim? Exactly. Where is Ruben Amorim now? Where is Ruben Amorim now? He's not even in a job. He's not even in management. And I think football clubs have realised that Ruben Amorim was absolutely clueless. Why would you not keep Carrick, though? Are you still crying even after a win? I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon. There's no need for people to be negative. We absolutely deserve to be in Europe. But considering this has probably been the worst Premier League season ever, we've managed to get Champions League football. We've managed to basically clinch third tonight. We are basically there. The turnaround and the comeback of this football club, considering where we were last season, is absolutely remarkable. Give Carrick one full season to prove himself. That is probably what I would do. We should have won 5-0. Amorim needs to apologise to Kobe. He was clueless and wanted to be sacked to get a payout. Third was ours and ours anyway. Still remember fighting for the FA Cup with Ten Hag in charge. Honestly, you lot have been through the mill. I've been through the mill. It's the turnaround of the season, says Max. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did enjoy the game. I did enjoy the second half when we threw a 2-0 lead away. Don't get me wrong. The 2 goals we conceded were absolutely fucking laughable, and we wondered how we threw that lead away. But the goal and the strike, and it couldn't have been from a better player. It could not have been from a better player. You give Kobe Mainoo a new contract, and he delivers the winning goal to send Manchester United into the Champions League next season. Absolute icing on the cake. Icing on the top of the cake. We should have kept Sesko on for the first 10 minutes in the second half. Carrick 1-year contract and then try for Tuchel or Enrique. Ruben's a fraud. He just wanted the money. Exactly. Ruben Amorim got so much wrong. I didn't understand his tactics, the way he was setting us up, the way we were playing. I did not have a bloody clue what he was doing. What are we trying to play on the pitch? What's the style of play? How do you want Man United to set up? How do you want Man United to play on the pitch? What's our ambitions? What's our goals? Ruben Amorim didn't have a clue. Ruben Amorim did not have a bloody clue. He didn't have a clue. He came into Manchester United absolutely bewildered. Probably didn't even expect to get the job in the bloody first place. Yes, we do need to applaud Steve Holland. We need to applaud Jonathan Woodgate. We need to applaud Michael Carrick. We have to applaud everybody that's come in and turned this around. Because without them, could you imagine where we would have been? Imagine if we would have kept Amorim. Imagine if Amorim was still here now. Imagine if they wouldn't have sacked him. Imagine if Carrick didn't come in and Jonathan Woodgate and Steve Holland. Imagine where we would have been. We would have been nowhere near top 5. We would have been lucky to get top 10. We probably wouldn't have beat City City. We probably wouldn't have beat Arsenal. We probably wouldn't have won again today. We probably wouldn't have won so many games. What we've won this season, no one expected it. No one expected it. But bro, sacking Carrick will be a big mistake, says your hero. Yeah, I think Michael Carrick's going to have to get the job. I think Michael Carrick has got to get the job. I don't think there's any other manager we really can go for who's available that United can get. And to be fair, you've got to give it him. He's delivered exactly what Ineos and the Glazers wanted. But again, are we going to go back to next season where he doesn't get backed in the summer, doesn't get the players he wants, and then it all goes wrong again? And then we're sacking another manager. That's the problem we're going to face. That's the task that Man United are now going to have to deal with whatever you want to call it. Man United are going to have to make such a decision now, because the future of this club is on the line next season. Because if it goes wrong, yeah, sacking managers is the problem. Yeah, exactly. But again, Michael Carrick has done such a good job. The turnaround has been so immense that do you give it him? Do you give him the job now? Now he's got you into the Champions League. I don't think Man United are going to have no choice. They're going to have no choice but to give him the job, because if they don't, and they bring another manager in, and it all goes wrong, they might have to then bring Carrick back again to get us Champions League football again next season. Man United should give him the contract. It's double over the current champions. Exactly. Exactly. But honestly, I didn't expect this. I did not expect this season. I did not expect Michael Carrick to come in January, considering Ruben Amorim's game, last game was the away game against Leeds, and the day after, he got sacked. And I said the day before, will Ruben Amorim quit? Will he resign? Will he get sacked? Will he still be here? Will he still be in charge? And then I got it right. I called that he would be gone, and I got it right. But then I said a few days after, giving Michael Carrick the interim manager's job was absolutely clueless. We need Tchouaméni. Why is Dalot playing like an amateur? Thanks mainly and carried. Man United should give him the contract. Dalot out next season. We need Tchouaméni. Carrick's been rotated. He's been watching the players for sure. Exactly. Michael Carrick has come into a position probably even himself didn't expect. Michael Carrick probably didn't expect for the players to give him what they've been giving him. They respect Michael Carrick. There's clearly respect there for the manager. There's clearly respect there. And the players are probably thinking, do you know what? He actually gets what Man United are about. He gets what we're trying to do on the pitch. And if you give him the job, we will play the football that we are expected to play. But again, the players could easily turn on him next season. The players could easily turn on him next season. And then this all goes wrong. And by Christmas, they're sacking another manager. So United have got a big decision here. But do you know what? In my opinion, we're giving him the job. We are giving him the job. There's no point going for anybody else now. There's utterly no point. They gave Carrick one task and one task only. Get us into the Champions League. And that's exactly what he's done. He's delivered the goal. He's delivered the target that everybody needed. Imagine if we had a third season out of Europe. Imagine if we had a third season out of Europe again. Imagine what that would have been like. Go and get Luis Enriquez as Green Day. They want to play how they want to play and should play. Once he gets the contract, we need to stick with him. Given the 5 years, no matter the L's we pick up. Exactly. Because we can't be sacking managers next season. And I know there's over 900 of you guys watching. I can see it in my live chat. Please drop a follow. Smash that like button. We could hit 6,000 followers if you all smash that follow button. Because you guys have got us here to where we have today. You guys have got Man United into this position. You've stuck through all the wins, all the defeats, all the draws, all the ups, all the downs. You guys have stood by this football club. You haven't given up. You haven't thrown in the towel. And yes, we did give Liverpool 2 goals. Completely agree. We did give Liverpool 2 easy goals, which were bad defensive mistakes. I completely agree. I'm not going to take away what happened in that second half. You can't take that away. We were amazing in the first half. We were sloppy in the second half. We gave 2 shit goals away. But again, to give Kobbie Mainoo that moment to deliver the winning goal, you have to kind of forgive the 2 goals we conceded. You do have to forgive that in that moment, because yeah, it's a bad moment. We're 2-0 up. We've basically thrown this half-time lead away in like less than 20-25 minutes. But again, you can't take anything away from the goal. It was such a fantastic, fantastic strike. Yes, there's players that are lacking confidence. Yes, some of these players aren't exactly playing, all guns blazing. But at the end of the day, we did win. We got the 3 points. We've taken 6 points off Liverpool, and we've done the double over them for the first time in 10 years. Yes, I want to see Mbeumo get better. Yes, I want to see Ahmad improve. Yes, the midfield gets walked through, and we saw that again today. The midfielders got no legs. Yes, the defence were massively at fault for both the 2 goals. But you know what? I can't think of a better moment. That spurred us on. Conceding those 2 goals absolutely spurred us on. Those 2 goals did spurs us on. It did show us that, you know what? We've got to turn this around. This can't be forgiven. This can't be forgiven. Like, the 2 goals we conceded were shit. I'm not going to take that away. The 2 goals we conceded were shit. United need more competitive and aggressive players in to beef up the squad for the Champions League. Exactly. Mbeumo's October form was amazing. We need to give him proper choices. Yeah, Lamens did make a mistake. It did feel like we had Onana back in goal. It did feel like we had Onana back in goal when equaliser went in. It did feel like we have the circus pants back in goal. I don't know what happened in that moment, but it was sloppy. It was sloppy. But again, Lamens has done a lot right this season. As a Paul fan, props, bro. That was a proper match of football. We need a better goalkeeper. Need to bring an experienced striker. That was Carrick trying to do that. He went attacking for short. Exactly. The 2 goals we conceded spurred us on. The 2 goals we let in, it knocked us up here. It did knock us up here. Lamens is so much better than Onana. Yeah, completely agree. McAllister literally gifted a couple 2 mistakes. Both teams were poor, but United edged it. Carrick needs to find out what's wrong with Ahmad. Watching the F1. Yeah, we are going to be watching the F1. We've got the Miami Grand Prix this evening. I mean, what a better weekend. We've got Champions League football. 6 points from 6 off Liverpool. We've done the double over them for the first time in 10 years. And we've got the Miami Grand Prix. I mean, what a weekend. What a Sunday night. What a Sunday evening we've got in store. But honestly, this is a moment. This is a moment. This is such a big moment. Because this is going to determine if Carrick will succeed. Will Carrick succeed next season? Will he get backed in the summer? Will he get given the players that he wants? Will Man United make the correct signings to get this team onto another level? We need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. We need to push more than a pregnant woman in the hospital giving birth going into labour. That is how much more we need to push. We need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until we get to that level where it's consistency after consistency after consistency. That is what needs to happen. That is what needs to happen. Drop a follow. Smash the like button. Would really, really appreciate your guys' support. Is Carrick going to stay for next season? I think absolutely. Man United are going to have no choice. They're going to have to give him the job. Because if they don't give him the job, this is all going to go wrong again. But you could bring a new manager in who's better than Carrick, and we play good football, and we have an amazing summer, and the Champions League, we're absolutely at our best. Carrick's football isn't sustainable. Big midfield overall needed. What do you want? I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know what's going to happen. But the rebuild has got to start now. Next season and this next season's rebuild has got to start now. Decisions have got to start to be made. Decisions have to be made now. We have got to start planning right here, right now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. That's exactly what we've got. We have got to start planning for next season. We need to look at the midfield. We need to look at the attack. We need to look at the defence. We need to look at the goalkeeping. Who's going to be our new backup goalkeeper? Who's the new experienced striker going to be? Which midfielders are we going to bring in? Which attackers are we going to bring in? Getting Champions League football, honestly, has set us up for an amazing, amazing next season. Next season, I cannot fucking wait for Champions League football. I can't wait for that Champions League draw. I cannot wait. Before Bruno was going to break the record, did you know about how open play and how much Henry had? They're doing formation lap now, by the way, says it's Luke STT. Exactly. Honestly, I'm so happy for the fans. I am so happy for supporters. Fair play to each and every single one of you that has stood by everybody next season. This community, this fan base, these supporters would not be where it is today. Without you guys, Man United would have crumbled more crumbly than an apple crumble. Honestly, I did not expect to get this done today. I did not expect this to get done today. As soon as Liverpool scored those 2 goals, I thought there was one winner and one winner only. There was only one winner for me. I thought Liverpool were going to go on and win. The 2 goals we conceded were very, very shit. Defensively, that's the first mistake I've actually seen Lamens make in goal since he's been here. Honestly, that's the first mistake I've actually seen the guy make. But do you know what? He's done so much right. He has done so much right. And he was the actual proper choice for the goalkeeping position. Fuck Emi Martinez. We've got Lamens. We've got Lamens. Stick with Carrick. Invest in the attack, defensive midfield. Do a proper rebuild. Exactly. We do need to see a proper rebuild. That's exactly what we need to see. Next season's planning has got to start tonight. Now you've got Champions League football secured and we are there and we are going to be in that draw. This rebuild starts tonight. You've got to start planning. Because late planning executes poor execution. If we don't plan now, the execution in the summer is going to be shit and we're going to be all over the shop. We've got to start doing this right here, right now. But honestly, Liverpool have the biggest swing of points lost from last season. And they spent 450 million. Pathetic. Yes, it's been one of those seasons. I do agree. It's been one of those seasons. I would agree. It has been one of those seasons. It has been one of those seasons. Can't wait for next season. Thanks for the follow, Charlie. I can't wait for next season. I can't wait for next season. I am buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I didn't expect to get this done today. I thought Brighton would beat Newcastle. Bournemouth comfortably shoved off Crystal Palace. We basically needed a point. We basically needed a point, and I would have been happy with a point. I would have been happy with a draw. I would have taken that point right here, right now. But to get all 3 is amazing. To get all 3 is absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't think of anything better to see Manchester United playing Champions League football next season. I can't wait. Bring on those European nights. Bring it on. Real Madrid, PSG, FC Barcelona, Bayern Munich. I can't wait. I can't wait to see us there. And yes, Liverpool's goals were nothing more than pure luck. I would absolutely agree. Liverpool's goals were nothing more than pure and utter luck. I absolutely agree. Defensively, it was absolutely shocking. Defensively, it was absolutely shocking. The 2 goals we let in, I thought Liverpool would go on and win. I honestly thought Liverpool would go on and win the game. I thought no chance. We've let in those 2 goals. We're going to blow it. We've got more blow than a wreath blower. I was going to say something else, but I don't think TikTok would allow it. Honestly, they blew us out the second half. They blew us away. They blew us away in that second half. You can't take Liverpool anything away from the credit. No Ekitike, no Salah. They've got no Alisson. They basically didn't have an attack. They didn't have a strike force, and you can't take anything away from what they did. They managed to score 2 goals, which looked very unlikely in those first 20 minutes. It felt like United were going to blow Liverpool away. More blowy than the blustery day from the 100-acre wood and Winnie the Pooh. Honestly, this feels amazing. We blew Liverpool away. We absolutely blew Liverpool away. I couldn't believe the first 20 minutes. We played better, mate. The better team never lose. We won for a reason. Everything happened. Exactly. Completely agree. We have no attack. We wasn't going to win. Not enough clinical players up top. Blew us away. Lamens had nothing to do bar the 2 stupid goals he gifted them. Bruno lifting the Champions League would generally bring a tear to my... Come on, mate. Be realistic. I am being realistic. I am being realistic. I'm absolutely buzzing with this win. 6 points from 6 off Liverpool. Everybody expected them to run away with their league. They spent 450 million in the summer. 450 million spent by Liverpool this summer on Isak and Wirtz, Frimpong. Look at their summer. Look at the players they brought in. And we absolutely played them off the park in that first half. We absolutely blew them away. They almost spent 500 million and they still couldn't beat us. Arne Slot's Premier League champions have turned out to be flops. Arne Slot doesn't even deserve to be in charge. Liverpool are going to be sacking this bloke. They've basically got Ten Hag in charge. They've basically got Ten Hag's regen in charge. Still only 5 million more than net spend than United, and we give them 2 goals today. But let's be honest here, they should have been penalties and red cards for sure. You cheated, bro. What are you on about? 500 million, and the 2 strikers we had are injured. Talk sense. We didn't ask them not to play their best. You got lucky. Up Man United. Please drop a follow. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. I cannot believe we're playing Champions League football. Like, my mind is absolutely blown. Like, my mind is blown away. If someone said to me, we would get this season, no way. I can't believe we could have been playing, theoretically, we should have won that Europa League final. If we would have won that Europa League final, we would have been in anyway. But you know what? Maybe not being in Europe has benefited us. There's still 3 games left. At least you can lift the beating Liverpool trophy with Wolves. We scored them with the best team first. Incredible that we've only dropped 8 points all season against the rest of the top 6. Wolves players will all be available on the cheap. Glory, Man United. You'll be shit when you have to play more than 40 games. Do you know what? Bring it on. Absolutely bring it on. I ain't scared next season. I ain't scared. Bring on PSG. Bring on Bayern Munich. Bring it on. I'm not scared. Everybody, please drop a follow. Smash the like button. Would really appreciate it. And let's get glory Man United spam in the live chat as well. Only lucky Liverpool are lucky Bruno didn't score that half volley. That would have been 3-0. You definitely ain't gonna. Oh, right. Okay, you're getting blocked then. Oh dear. Not reading that comment. What a twat. Absolute twat. Glory Man United. United are my second favourite team. Glory Birmingham City. Glory Birmingham City. We've smacked PSG before. I honestly just can't believe the turnaround. I'm in disbelief. I'm in absolute disbelief that we're here. Honestly, it feels so emotional. It feels so emotional. Like, I've seen how bad we've been. We've had over 2 seasons without any Europe. No European football for nearly 2 fucking seasons. And we're back. And we are absolute back. If we win our last 3 games and City and Arsenal lose there, would be insane. If we win our last 3 games, we qualify for Champions League from 15th to 3rd. I saw some Madrid fans say, give us Bruno, would give you Valverde. Please drop a follow. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support. I just can't believe this, honestly. Maine always has the winner against Liverpool, says Rolex. I love that name, by the way. That Rolex name is absolutely sick. I love the name Rolex. That's a sick name. Honestly, we've gone from 15th to 3rd. We've gone from 15th to 3rd. Honestly, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the turnaround. I didn't expect this comeback. I honestly didn't expect Man United to even be in Europe. I thought, you know what? This is going to be another one of those seasons. This is going to be a season where this is about learning who we are, where we are going to be. Like, what's the plan? What's the ambition? If Spurs get relegated, are there any players we could buy on a cheap? Probably Van der Ven. Probably Xavi Simons. Probably James Maddison. There's quite a few. And there's over 1,000 of you guys watching. Please drop a follow. Smash that like button. We could hit 6,000 followers today if you all drop a follow back to back. Take the win, but fumbled the 2-0. Exactly, we did fumble the 2-0 lead. We might win the Prem next season, says Vamp. I like the confidence. And I see you've got Kobe Mainoo's number on the back of your shirt for your profile pic. That's sick. Carrick's beaten each of the other top 6. Fair play. He's exceeded expectations. Who won player of the match? There's only one player getting player of the match, isn't there? There's only one player getting player of the match, isn't there? There's only one. It just shows how lucky Spurs got in the final against us, seeing that Spurs haven't improved. Do you think Arsenal will win it? I think it's going to go down to the final day of the season. I think it's going to go down to the final day. That's how I see the league happening. That's how I see how it goes. I think it's going to go down to the final day. But, you know, I love Kobe Manu. Hold that, Liverpool. Clutch Kobe. We can win the Prem next season if we buy the right players and give Carragher a chance. Sesko's handball goal. Sesko didn't handball it. Arsenal to win on goal difference. Anything can happen. Like, anything can happen. But you know what? I'm just absolutely over the moon. Like, I'm over the moon for the fans. I'm over the moon for the supporters. I'm buzzing for all of you. I'm absolutely buzzing for each and every single one of you because you guys deserve this. You guys deserve this. We're back playing Champions League football, baby. Let's fucking go! It just... And yes, the 2 goal. Honestly, it could have been 5. It could have been 6. It could have been 7 in that second half. Honestly, we were tearing Liverpool a new arsehole. We were tearing Liverpool apart. We tore Liverpool apart in that first 20 minutes. I didn't expect Man United to come out and play the way they did. It felt like the same against Brentford. We absolutely blew them away. That United strand is going to get his haircut from 15th to 3rd. Exactly. If Mbeumo scored that goal, Bruno would have broke the record. We need a better goalkeeper. Who would you like United to sign next season? I don't know what's going to happen next season. I don't know. Because we don't know what this is going to determine. We don't know what the summer window is going to look like. We don't know what players we're going to bring in, which players are going to stay, which players are going to leave, whose contracts we're not renewing, who we're going to sign, who we're going to bring in, who's the new manager going to be. There's a lot of questions and answers. Did you just feel surreal? It just feels absolutely surreal that we're in this moment. It feels absolutely surreal. Honestly, we've gone from 15th to the top 3. We've gone from 15th to the top 3. Belieber might work next to Mainu, says Vamp. If Bruno scored and Dorgu scored and Mbeumo scored, easy Bruno 20 assists in a 4-5-0 game. Yeah, it could have been 4. It could have been 5. It could have been 6. We blew Liverpool away. More blow than a couple celebrating their wedding night in a Premier Inn. Honestly, there would have been a lot of blow in that room. I can guarantee you that. But honestly, Bruno, player of the season, I completely agree. Bruno has to get player of the season. No 2 questions about it. Surely he gets player of the season now. Let's give him the Ballon d'Or as well. Let him win the World Cup with Portugal as well. With the great CR7 in Cristiano Ronaldo. Honestly, he has to get player of the season. But you know what? I can't take anything away from Kobe Manu. I cannot take anything away from Kobe Manu. I'm so happy for him. My heart is beaming from head to toe. He was on his way out. He was going to go. He was going to leave in the January transfer window. Amrin was forcing this guy out. Amrin was forcing Kobe Manu out. He was forcing this guy out. He was going to tell him to go. He was going to head off to Napoli and play in Serie A. He was basically a goner. And the comeback is brilliant. The comeback of Kobe Manu is brilliant. He's taken it from stride to stride. He's got his confidence back. He's got his charisma back. He's got the Kobe Manu that we all love back. We should get Chouameni, a left wing, and a centre-back and a right-back. Ahmad becoming the next Garnacho is making me sad. Yeah, Ahmad's not been great. Mbeumo's not been great. I don't know what's happened to Ahmad. Again, I would say it's the same for Mbeumo. There's a lot of drop-off. There is a lot of drop-off. I would agree. A lot of players seem to have dropped off in terms of confidence and form and goals. There has been a massive drop-off. I would agree. There has been a massive drop-off. I would agree. Liverpool lost, Man United win. You know me. Honestly, it just feels Ahmad hasn't been good since that bad injury he got when he was in that good form. Exactly. Lamens' mistake's unforgivable. Lamens' mistake is absolutely horrific. Yeah. That's the only mistake he's made, though. In hindsight, Lamens, that's the only mistake he's made all season. Good to see Patrick Dorgu back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have talked about the keeper. We have talked about Lamens. It's the only mistake he's made. It's the only mistake he's made since he's been here. It's the only mistake he's made. So, again, how I wish United signed Federico Valverde. Please drop a follow. Smash that like button. There's over 500 of you guys watching. it will happen. The keepers will make mistakes every so often, unless you're Onana. Exactly. Dorgu is not a left winger. Exactly. I wouldn't use Dorgu as the left wing option. We do need a proper left winger. Completely agree. Dorgu is not a left winger. He's a left back. But yeah, this feels surreal. This feels absolute. I'm so happy with the win, and for Kobe Mayu to win it the way he did, I'm so pleased for us, because you can see the excitement, the buzz. Everything's back. You can see that winning goal has taken off so much pressure. Mount needs to be sold. Would you want Rashford back playing with how good he's played? No, I think the days of Rashford United is over. I think it's been over for a very, very long time with Rashford. Even though he's had a good season with Barcelona, there's money to be made there. He needs to stay in Barcelona. It's probably about Rashford's level. But I'm just absolutely buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe we're in the Champions League. Honestly, I can't believe we're there. I generally cannot believe it. Because Manchester United is top team, you know that's why my team is good. Exactly. Like, honestly, this is a moment for all you guys. This is a moment for each and every single one of you, because you guys have stood by the club. You guys have got this club through. You guys have got this club through this season. You guys have stood by through everything. You guys have been there week in, week out. The support you guys have given has been immense. The support you guys give me and this community, it means a lot, because do you know what? We may not always agree. We may disagree. We respect the views. We respect the opinions. But again, we always have different views and opinions, and that's great. That's great. We need Carrick to be our coach forever. Yeah, get JJ Gabriel and Kai Rooney in, says that. Yeah, maybe good option. Beginning of the second half was really poor until like the 60th minute. Yeah, I completely agree. I think since the 60th minute, we went up another gear. As soon as it got to the 60th minute, we had to go up another gear, because we threw a 2-0 lead away. That, again, is unforgivable. You can't be thrown away 2-0 leads at home. I don't know what happened in the second half. It's like we just fell asleep. I don't know why. I don't know why we fell asleep the way we did. We went into shell shock. I don't know just what happened. It just didn't feel right. Can't banter us anymore. My previous boss was a Liverpool fan. I spent 8 years in that hell. Also, Carrick is a good manager. Yeah, Michael Carrick is a good manager. He is a good manager. And I think this is why you give him the job. You're going to have to give him it. Do they announce it now? Do they announce it at the end of the season? And yes, we were sloppy for both the goals. Yeah, completely agree. It was sloppy. Honestly, honestly. Look where he's brought us from. I'm so happy for him. We're on the Champions League now. I know, we're in the Champions League. It feels amazing. Honestly, it feels surreal. Honestly. It just feels surreal. And maybe they don't give Carrick the job. Maybe they don't. Maybe they bring somebody else in to get us up another level. I don't know. I generally don't know. But who else can you get? Because you're not going to get Enrique. You're not going to get Tuchel. You're not going to. You might get Nagelsmann. I mean, that might be an option. But you know, I generally don't know. Ahmad should have entered in the 80th minute. He really cost us that goal. Yeah, I think Ahmad again has to take responsibility. I would agree with you. Please drop a follow, everyone. Smash that like button. There's over 400 of you guys watching. We can hit 5,600, 5,700 if you guys drop a follow. I want to get you guys more involved for next season. Get you guys involved, because you lot make this community great. Nothing better than beating the Scousers at Stretford Ender Rising. I can't see anyone better. Ahmad has got to take responsibility for the first Liverpool goal, because his pass gave Szoboszlai that run. And again, the defending for Szoboszlai, everyone backed off, and it was poor defending. It was such a shit goal to concede. I would agree, Ahmad has got to take responsibility, but his drop-off is incredible. Like, I can't believe how bad Ahmad's got. It has got really bad. And hello to Shea United FC in the live chat. Managers have to start somewhere. Look where Fergie started before United. Exactly. If someone could talk to the owner and tell him to keep Carrick for our future cope. Ahmad hasn't been great since February. Yeah, I would agree. It just feels surreal that these players have managed to turn this around. Honestly, these players were on the floor in January. These players were on the floor.
Banana Leclerc.
if we are honest with ourselves, when last did you see the players play this well? Mainu is our hero. I think we should be positive. The 3 points was enough for us today. Exactly. Completely agree. I'm not worried about Ahmad, to be honest. Do we think Bruno is going to break the record? I think he will before the end of the season. He will break it. If Bremen needs to do more as well today, I'm happy. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of players that could do more. I completely agree. There's a lot of players that could do more. There is a lot of players that could do more. I completely agree. Mbeumo's not been great. Ahmad has been way off it. I think, do you know what? I think at the moment, the only ones that are rarely carrying us is mainly Kuna and Mateus Kuna and Sesko. I think Kuna and Sesko are the only ones that are seen to be really stepped up. I mean, there was rumours we were going to have Luke Shaw today. There was rumours there was going to be no Sesko. There was rumours there was going to be no Kuna. We could have had all three of them out. Those two first goals might not have happened, and we might not have won this game. Ahmad will return to perfect form. In Ahmad, we can trust. We need to see Mason Mount more as well. I don't think Mason Mount will be here next season. I think Mason Mount's future lies away from Old Trafford, if I'm being really honest with you. No, Mount needs to be sold. Completely agree. I think Mount's had his time. He's had his chance. And I think not playing in today, said a lot. Hello to Josh the Best. We had a good signing this season. Buemo's been lacking confidence the last few. Completely agree. Sesko's on 11 goals. Exactly. Is there a buyback for Greenwood and McTominay? Ahmad and Mbeumo are really terrible after coming back from AFCON. I would agree. I think AFCON's really affected Mbeumo. And I think it's really affected Ahmad as well. I would agree. Ahmad and Lamez caused the 2 errors. We have an opportunity to get some money in to sell Mount. Exactly. Manchester United need Michael Carrick because he's a good manager. That's why we love him. Please drop a follow, everyone. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. You guys have been legends today. This has been our biggest turnout all season. This has been our biggest turnout all season. I absolutely love you guys. You guys are amazing. Much love to everybody here. Heaven was immense today as well. Yeah, Heaven was fantastic. Things I'll never forgive Ten Hag for, and Amram selling De Gea and nearly selling Mainu. Exactly. Imagine if Mainu wasn't here. Imagine if Mainu would have gone in January. The midfield would have been Agate, Casemiro and Fernandes. The midfield would have been Agate, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Oh my Christ. Jesus, that would have been horrific. Who's your pick to win the World Cup? I'm going Argentina or Spain. Most likely Spain. Heaven is a good defender. No Yorif and now Martinez needs to come back. Buzzing with that win. So glad we're back in the Champions League. Me too. I've got more buzz than Buzz Lightyear. I've got more buzz than a fucking bumblebee. Who will replace Casemiro? I've got no clue. Again, this depends on what's going to happen in the summer window. But now Champions League football's there. I want immense summer. I want a massive rebuild. I want to see a net spend of at least 300 to 400 million. I want to see a net spend of at least 300 to 400 million. The money's there. The money will be there. The Champions League money will be there. Now we've got it. So United are going to have to spend it. We need to sign another midfielder. Arsenal will only win because they cheat like McAllister does all the time. He's so dirty. We need to be around players like Heaven, Euro, Mainu and Sesko. Completely agree. I do agree with that comment, and I am actually going to pin it. I am going to pin that comment. We need players like Heaven and Euro and Mainu and Sesko to build around. I do actually agree with you. I do agree. Sell and buy big. There's no going back the way he was. We have 100 million in this sponsored money back from getting Champions League again. Exactly. Drop a follow, everybody. Smash that like button. We're only going to be live for like 6 more minutes. Don't want you guys missing out on this match reaction. But to beat Liverpool, to do the double, 6 points from 6, a win at Anfield, a win at Old Trafford, and for Mainu to get the winning goal, to get the Champions League football secured, oh my God. Like, Kobe Mainu, we love you, Mainu. We do. We love you, Mainu. We do. We love you, Mainu. We do. Oh, Mainu, we love you. Honestly, oh my God, Kobe Mainu. Honestly, what a guy, what a player. Seriously talented. That goal had finesse, it had the quality, and it had the charisma of what you expect from a midfielder. No panic, no rush, timed it to absolute perfection. It's like hitting a 180! It's like hitting 180 on a dartboard. Sign Tchouaméni, sign the left wing. I'd love Vinny, but probably too much to get a right back and possible centre back. We do need a backup goalkeeper. Completely agree. Any news on the Glazers going to Tottenham? It would be amazing if the Glazers pissed off and brought Spurs and sent them even more backwards. But honestly, thank you to Michael Carrick. Seriously, a big, big thank you has to go to Michael Carrick, and it has to go to the players. The turnaround since January has been absolutely incredible. The turnaround since January has been incredible. The game against Leeds at Ellen Road was Amrim's last game. And a week later, they gave Carrick the interim manager's job. They gave it to Carrick. And we've got Champions League football, baby. We're back in the Champions League, baby. Let's fucking go. Honestly, I'm buzzing from ear to toe. I just can't. I genuinely just can't believe where we are today. I genuinely can't believe where we are today. Honestly, I can't. I'm just lost for words. I'm totally lost for words. Like what this means to me, all of you guys, the United fans, the United supporters. We have done so well to get where we are today. So what Champions League football work with that team does absolutely nothing. Yeah, there has to be a rebuild in the summer because that team won't be good enough to compete in the Champions League. I do agree. If we go with that team next season to compete in the Champions League, we are going to be in big trouble. We will get found out. But I'm relishing the challenge. I want to see what we can do against these top European teams. Are we good enough? Because if we get knocked out of the Champions League, there's no falling back from it. There's no Europa League or Europa Conference League to rescue us. You've got to remember this. We only play 8 games in the Champions League. Then there's the last 16, the quarters, the semi, and then the final. Imagine what we would have won if the Glazers into Fergie in 2013 and brought Ronaldo and Bale back like Fergie wanted. Completely agree. I just want to say, obviously, everybody saw the news about Sir Alex Ferguson, about him being admitted to hospital. I just want to wish our greatest manager ever in history all the best. I think everybody has to pray for Sir Alex Ferguson. Obviously, he is in hospital. He was taken ill before the United game today. And I wish Sir Alex Ferguson all the best. I wish our legendary manager all the best. It was worrying as soon as we saw the news. I think that was the downside from today's game. As soon as you saw that news that the great Sir Alex Ferguson is back in hospital, there is that worry straight away. So I want to wish Sir Alex Ferguson all the best. And I know the live chat will want to as well. Get well soon, Sir Alex. Seriously, get well soon, buddy. We're all with you. We're absolutely all with Sir Alex Ferguson right now. He is back in hospital, and obviously we wish him all the best. I think everybody in the live chat would wish Sir Alex Ferguson all the best. But we are gonna decide who's getting player of the match. We are gonna decide who's getting player of the match, and I think we all know who we're gonna give it to. I think we all know who's getting player of the match, don't we? I think we know who's going to get it. Player of the match goes to, drum roll please, and the player of the match goes to Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo gets player of the match for his winning strike to win 3-2 for Manchester United at Old Trafford. A dominating goal, a dominating performance. Manchester United are back playing Champions League football, baby. Champions League football is back. Champions League football's back. We're playing in Europe next season. Let's fucking go. Champions League is nothing without United. Rotation is going to play a big part in our progress next season. UEFA Champions League is nothing without Manchester United. So yeah, Kobbie Mainoo gets player of the match. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. Manchester United clinch third spot. We're back in the Champions League. Kobbie Mainoo signs a new contract and delivers the winning strike to deliver Manchester United all 3 points today against Liverpool. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. This has been your full-time match reaction. Please remember to drop a follow. Smash that like button if you guys are watching. There's over 400 of you guys watching. Please drop a follow. We could hit 5,700 followers right here, right now if you do so. At Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. Manchester United are back into Europe after 2 seasons away, after a 2-year absence. Man United are back playing Champions League football next season. What a result. What a comeback. Thank you, Michael Carrick. Thank you, Manchester United. And thank you to the players. But mainly, thank you to all the fans and the supporters for still sticking by each other and being there for each other through this season. There's been ups, there's been downs, there's been twists, there's been turns, there's been good moments and bad moments. But We are back playing Champions League football next season. United are back. United are back. Drop a follow, smash that like button. We are going to leave it there. Thanks to each and every single one of you that's tuned in. Welcome to all the new followers, everybody that's watched, all the gifters and the likes as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Let's go and party, everybody. Let's go and have a party because we are back playing Champions League football next season. We are back. Manchester United are back. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. Manchester United are back playing Champions League football next season. See you on the next one. Come on, United.